Are the Mystery Man. Before you start reading, there's a question in my head. Who's dead and who's alive? After, you have to give me a promise. You must keep the secret, just as it was whispered a million years ago. This story is inspired by fiction. Then, let me tell you a story. Can you remember when I used to buy you bread for your lunch? I have waited for you to invite me to have a lunch with you, but you never asked. I asked you to hold me as you hold your blanket in the cold nights of winter. In 18th of January, time passed and my hair asked me to move on. My hair moved on, but I could not. So look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see. You see me over here, or am I just fantasy? Fantasy, you here in the summer air, but you and I are more than a cup of coffee in the dawn. Late night in New York City. They called that city the city that never sleeps. A hot cup of coffee between my fingers. A flame inside the candle does not want to turn off. Light from my phone screen. It seems that I got a message. But from who? Unknown contact. Tell me, who's R? R? Who's R? Unknown contact. Someone you love and you care about. Come on. Can't you remember him? Chapter 1. Unknown contact. I was confused about who that person is and who is R. So I texted him back with, "Who are you and who is R?" He replied with, "I cannot give you any hint. You think and tell me." I couldn't understand anything. I started to wonder who that person was, what he needed from me, and who this R that I think about. But suddenly I remembered someone, or I can say two. Maybe it's Rayanne, or but I've never had feelings for Rayanne. But maybe he wants to revenge. The guy said R that I love and care about. Maybe it's. When I said that name, some old feelings woke up. Maybe him? But why would he do that? I took my phone and called someone who knows both of the stories. Chloe, my cousin. Called her once, twice. No answer. Where is she? Why didn't she answer? Hello? Me. Where were you, and why aren't you answering? Chloe. Haven't you seen the hour? It is so late. I am sleeping. What happened? Me. A stranger sent me a message. He told me about a guy that his name starts with R. He told me that I love him and I care about him, and he refused to give me any more information. I don't understand who he is and who's R. Chloe. R? That's strange. Who could it be? Me. I don't know. But Chloe, there's two persons in my life that their name starts with R. Think. Chloe. You mean Rashid and Rayanne? Me. Exactly. And Rayanne. Do you think it was Rayanne? Chloe. I do not think Rayanne would do that. Why would he? Me. Maybe he wants to take revenge on me because I told you that he cheated on his girlfriend, and his girlfriend maybe left him because she knew by telling anyone, or you told her because you hated her. I was the only one who knew that. Did you tell anyone? Chloe. No. I swear I haven't told anyone about that. Listen, I don't think it's Rayanne. Maybe it's me. Why would he do that? Chloe, I don't know, but I think it's him. Go talk to him and maybe you'll know something. I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep. Good night. Me. Okay. Sweet dreams. Well, I'll text him and see what's happening. Chapter 2. Who's R? I started thinking, should I text him or not? After all that happened, I don't know. In the morning, I started hearing my phone ring. I answered, but all I heard was screaming, yelling, and blaming. I tried to talk and understand what happened. Me. What's happening with you? Why are you yelling at me in the morning? Majed. Who's R? You love him, and you're still thinking of him. Me. Who told you about that? Majed. It doesn't matter who told me. I just want to know who's that. Me. I don't know what you are talking about. Majed. Don't deny it, princess. I know that you know. Me. Know what? Majed. That's someone whose name it is that starts with R. Tell me. Me. I don't know. Majed. Okay. Meet me outside. We have to talk about that. I hang up the phone, knowing that what was coming next would be very hard for me. I stood up and started walking to the bathroom to have a quick bath. Hot water made me think deeply. Was it really him who did that? What did he want from me? Maybe it's someone else. When I finished with the shower, I got dressed and ready for what's coming next. No, actually, I walked outside step by step. But suddenly, I saw familiar features. That's my boyfriend, Majed. Majed. Now you have to tell me everything about me. It's just an old crush. Nothing else. Majed. Why didn't you tell me anything about him? Me. I didn't want it, just from the past. And it's a simple story. Nothing important. Majed. It's important for me. Me. Why is it important? I said it with a confused why. He needs this. And the both conditions don't change anything. Majed. The important thing is I need to know everything about you. You are my girlfriend. Me. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologized, but he kept yelling and blaming me. I took a deep breath because I hate being blamed, and I really started to get angry. When I get angry, I can't control my actions. We started fighting. Our voices got loud, and I can't remember what I said and what he said, but I only remember when he said, Can't you hear what you're saying? Really? Princess, you really shocked me. I didn't expect you to be like that. I thought you loved me, but the lies can't stay forever. Goodbye, Princess. Goodbye, Princess. Echoes. Goodbye. Tears fell like rain on a cold winter night. I stood. In shock, I realized I had lost my boyfriend because of R? Having anger issues is one of the worst things ever. Because after I've been mean to someone for no reason, I feel so much regret. And I couldn't stop thinking about it, and it killed me inside. I was taking steps into the house, but it was not like home in that moment. He had saved me once, pulled me out of the shadows of my childhood, made me believe I was more than just the forgotten glass child. But he's gone, and R, the mystery guy, had taken him. I lay down in my bed thinking, should I text or not? But I couldn't believe he did that because I was just, no, I should text him. I took my phone, looking for his Instagram account. When I saw his account, I started to worry. Maybe he will not answer me because he will be insulted by me. Maybe. I opened the chat and wrote, "Can I talk to you?" He didn't take a long time to answer, but just said, "No." I replied with, "I am not joking. I really want to talk to you." I was angry in that moment. I just wanted to know the truth. Who is R? And who told Majed a, or Mr. R? He replied, "I'm not joking either." I answered with, "I really need to see you and talk to you about something really important." I kept waiting for a moment that seemed like hours. He took a really long time to answer. He replied with, "What is it?" I wrote back, "Meet me beside your home and you'll get it." I was waiting like I am on fire, wishing he would reply with yes. And he finally replied with, "Okay." My soul got back to my body, feeling like I was getting close to the answer. I took my jacket and walked fast to his house. But some strange feeling inside my heart, like my feelings for him were back again. Like I was so happy to meet him, to see him, to talk to him, to see his eyes, his face. So excited to smell his wonderful perfume. After 20 minutes, I arrived at his place. My heart was beating fast, super fast, and my face turned super red when I saw him walking to me. Oh, that pretty face. Oh, that muscular body. Those glasses, those brown eyes. Like he was the perfect guy ever. OMG, how can I talk to him? Come on, princess. You have to act normally. You're mad. You're mad at him, and you don't have feelings for him anymore. Now he stood beside me with a really serious face, and he talked with a really deep voice. Felt like I was falling again. "What do you want?" Me. "I broke up with my boyfriend." "And what?" Me. "He broke up with me because of R." "R?" Me. "Listen, have you told anyone about what I said to you before 6 months ago?" "You said what?" Me. "Oh, you forgot about it?" "Oh, already 6 months?" "Yeah, I've told everyone, my dad, my sister, my mom, my friends." I felt like he's making fun of me, and he didn't take me seriously. Me. "Please, I am not joking here. I lost my boyfriend because of that stupid. I don't need anything from you. I just need to know whether you told anyone about what happened." "Do you seriously think that after telling me your pathetic little feelings, I'd care? That I'd be touched? That I'm suddenly feeling something for you? God, you're delusional. Why would I ever waste my time on someone like you? You mean nothing to me, and you never will. And no, I didn't tell anybody about this bullshit because it's not even worth mentioning." After those words, it felt like I had been living in a dream, one I had created, one that was never real, but I saw him everywhere. I convinced myself he thought of me before he slept, that somewhere, in some quiet moment, I existed in his mind. And his eyes, they'd always felt like they held something. But maybe that was just another lie I told myself. The eyes never hide secrets. No, they hide. Chapter 3. Am I Obsessed? I laid in bed, tears streaming down my face, replaying everything that had happened. Today wasn't just a bad day, it was the day I lost my boyfriend, the day reality shattered the dream I had been living, and for the first time, I had to face the truth. He was never mine to begin with. When I felt sad, I liked to put on some music. It makes me feel like they were speaking to me, like there was someone with me, understanding me, and I am not alone. I took my phone and started to search in the music. What's the best song for this moment? My finger stopped in The Eyes. Do I have to play it? I pressed the play button. When the song has started, I closed my eyes. I see his eyes, the coffee eyes, hot coffee at the dawn, hot enough to burn my tongue. And his coffee eyes burned my heart even harder. His eyes that drove me insane, that drowned me down and down so deeply, like I was obsessed, that after I saw it for the first time, made me believe that I was obsessed with the caffeine. But he insulted me. He hated me. He didn't even care about me. He thought I was delusional, but I still love him. It's so funny how I am still in love with him after he called me pathetic. It's so funny that I'm still in love with someone who didn't even care about me, when I still see him in all the love songs. Chapter 4. The Unknown. 1 week passed. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't see anything. Everything was black. I tried to move, but I couldn't. Something rough dug into my wrists like I am tied with a rope. Then I felt like a movement in the room where I am. I heard footsteps getting closer and closer to me. Unknown. Welcome back, sweetheart. Me. Welcome back? Do I know you? He laughed. Then he leaned closer to me, enough that I could feel his presence pressing down on me. Unknown. Don't you remember me, sweetheart? That's so disappointing. Who's R? Me. R? The unknown contact? The unknown. Exactly. I am impressed. You're really smart. His gloved fingers touched my cheek slowly. He reached up, fingers curling around the scarf tied over my eyes. With agonizing slowness, then he pulled it away. Light. Not much, but enough to let me figure out who's the unknown man. A tall, shadowed man. A mask. Smooth, emotionless, with black slits where his eyes should be. I swallowed hard and spoke. What do you want from me? The unknown. Interesting question. You haven't told me about R. Me. R? He shouted loudly at me, making my blood freeze. Don't act stupid. You and I both know who it is. Tears fell from my eyes in fear, and my throat tightened. I I don't know what you're talking about. He slammed his fist against the wall and laughed like a madman. If you don't want me to hurt you, then start talking. Tell me about R. Me. R that you want to know about is he was my classmate that I had a crush on. The unknown. Huh? Continue. Me. Wanted to talk to him, so I tried to text him, but he blocked me. The unknown. And you confessed to him? Me. Not me. I didn't want him to know about my feelings. My cousin Chloe told him. She took his account from my phone and texted him about my feelings for him, and he made fun of me and blocked her. The unknown. Have you ever done anything after that? Me. Nothing. I just moved on and I started a relationship with someone. The unknown. All right. Me. So I told you about R. Can you let me go now? The unknown. Okay. But I promise we haven't finished yet. See you soon. After what he said, he leaned back toward me and tied the scarf over my eyes again. Me. What are you doing? Before I could scream, he lifted me up on his shoulder. I screamed loudly, Let go of me! But his grip was firm. Unknown. Shh, sweetheart. You're only making this harder for yourself. He started walking, and I had no idea where I was going. The air changed like we were outside. Then the sound of a car door opening. He pulled me inside and started driving for hours. After 2 hours, he stopped the car and opened his door. Walked through me. He opened the door where I am. The unknown. I drove you to your place. I'll let you out now. Let's make a deal. If you tell anybody about what happened, I'll be furious with you. And we don't know what I'll do. So be a good girl and act like nothing happened. Okay? Me. Okay? He stood for a moment without doing or saying anything, but I felt like he was looking at me. After a moment, he reached for the knot binding my wrists, his fingers moving with unsettling calm. As the tie unraveled and fell away, he said, There you go, sweetheart. Try not to miss me too much. I raised my hand to remove the scarf from my eyes. I saw him walking away, getting in his car, and he drove away. I stood for a moment thinking, who was that guy? What does he need from me? Why did he want to know about R? And he said, See you soon. So I'll have to meet him now. I looked in the place for a moment, my body frozen, my heart pounded, the world too big. And I felt so small, so unprotected. Maybe if Dad were here, maybe if he hadn't left us, I wouldn't be standing here alone. Maybe he would have protected me, kept me safe. Or maybe if I had a brother, someone to look out for me, to fight for me, I wouldn't feel helpless. Maybe then I wouldn't have ended up here. The sound of my phone entered my thoughts. I looked down at my phone to see my mother calling. I answered. Hey, Mom. Mom. Hey, sweetheart, where are you? Me. I am on my way home. Mom. Okay, we are waiting for you. When Mom hung up on the call, I took a big breath and started walking home. I remembered how Dad used to hold my hand as we walked home from school when I was 7. I used to be so excited to tell him every detail about my day. He was the best listener ever. With a broken smile, who would listen to my silly stories now? I stepped through the doorway into the living room, my eyes landing on Mom, who was sitting in the living room. Mom. Finally, you're back. Where have you been? Me. I was with my friend. Mom. Okay, the dinner is ready. Go change your clothes and wash to eat with us. Me. Okay. Actually, Mom never cared about us. She never tried to know about our day or what happened to us, or if we were fine or not. As she said before dinner and cleaning the house, too much enough for her as a mother. After I finished changing my clothes, the door creaked open and my sister Elena stepped inside. She didn't knock. She never did. Elena. Hello, sis. Where were you today? I've called you 1,000 times and you didn't answer. Me. Sorry, my phone crashed, so I couldn't answer your calls. Elena. Really? Me. Yeah. Elena. Okay, princess. Me. Yes? Elena. Are you okay? Me. Yes, I am okay. Why are you asking? Elena. I feel like you're trying to hide something. You're acting weird. Me. I am normal. There's nothing weird with me. Elena. Come on, princess. I know you. Me. Actually, how many secrets can you keep? I decided to tell her about what I did before, but not about the unknown guy, as he said it had to be a secret. After I told her about it and what he responded to me, she was totally in shock. Elena. I am sorry, sis, but you are really stupid. Me. What? Elena. He responded to you like that, treated you like trash, and you just stood there? You didn't say anything back? Me. I couldn't. Elena. Well, I know what to do. Me. No, you won't do anything. Elena. Are you kidding me? He treated my sister like that, and I'll do nothing to help her? I have an account that I don't use in Instagram. I can send him a message and pretend to be a stranger girl, and I will make fun of him. What do you think? Me. Well, okay. I liked the idea of anything from some fun and lighten the mood a little bit. The door cracked open again. My other sister, Celine, stepped inside, arms crossed, eyebrows raised. Celine. What's going here? Elena. We're coming up with a little plan for fun. I pinched Elena. Hey, what about the secret? Celine. Secret? Elena. Yeah. Do you want to join us? Celine. Depends. Am I going to regret it? Elena. Probably. But if Dad was here, will he say no? Celine. I don't think so. Elena. Come on, we are Adrian's daughters. We don't regret. Celine. Okay, I am in. But before Mom calls us for dinner. Me. Okay, let's have dinner before. We had a quick dinner, excited about the plan that Elena had made. We finished the dinner in 5 minutes. Mom. Hey, why this rush? You have something to do? Me. Nothing. We're just going to go watch a movie. Elena. Yeah, right. Mom. Okay, enjoy. We ran faster to my room and sat in my bed. Elena opened her phone and logged into the account. Elena. Okay, write his account name. Me. Give it to me. I wrote his account name and gave Elena her phone back. Elena. Good. Now I'll send him a message. She sent him a message and we sat waiting for him to answer. Without lying, I was excited and happy, because I missed talking to him. He took a long time to reply, but finally he replied, Yes? She wrote back, How are you? Fine. What about you? Elena. I'm good. He followed the account, but before, when I sent him the first one, he didn't follow me back. I am tired of this traffic. We looked at each other and laughed. Elena. Why are you telling me that? I have nothing to do with that. Right. Elena. I heard that you're a player. Such a womanizer. After Elena sent that message, he answered with a bad word. So Elena answered with Elena. Ooh, a player and ugly and a bad guy. That's too much. Okay, bye. We knew that he would block her, so she ran to block him first. After she blocked him, we jumped up happy. Me. We did it. I can't believe it. Elena. Honey, I got revenge for you. Me. Thank you, my sisters. Without you, I am nothing. We hugged each other tight, 'cause we knew that we will always have each other's back in this world. In that moment, no words were needed, just the warmth of their arms. It reminded me that no matter how loud the world gets, their hearts will always be my quiet place. Chapter 5. The Engagement. 4 p.m. the next day. A normal evening in New York City. My sisters and I were in the house. The house was calm before my mom walked in. Mother. Hey, girls. Silence. Mother. I am here. Hello? Selena. Hello, Mom. Mother. I have some happy news for you. She pulled out her hand and showed us her ring. Mother. Surprise! We were totally shocked. We weren't expecting that. Elena. Is that happy news? Mother. I got engaged. Me. We see that, but with who? Mother. With the prettiest and coolest guy ever, my friend Victor. Elena. Mom, are you crazy? How can you replace Dad? Mother. Your father died years ago. What do you want me to do? Mourn him forever? Sit here and rot in silence just because you couldn't move on? I gave everything to this family for you girls. Now I am choosing something for me. I am getting married, and yes, he will live with us. You'll get used to him, whether you like it or not, because it's not your choice, it's mine. Celine. Okay. Celine stood up and walked away. Elena. Thank you, Mom. Then Elena did the same thing as well, stood up and walked with tears in her eyes. I looked at them walking away, tears in their eyes. Of course, anyone didn't like the idea of their father getting replaced, but I knew that the day would come. I stood up and walked to my sister's room. I knocked on the door of Selena's room. Selena. Yeah? Me. Can I come in? Selena. Of course. Me. Hey, sis. Are you okay? Selena. No. Me. Me too. But we should stay strong. At least we have each other. Mama's never been with us. Selena. I know. Me. Selena, listen. You're old enough to understand how complicated the situation we are in. But Elena's still a teenager and something might happen to her. Maybe she would be overthinking or hurt herself, and that could break her. We should not let her think too much and hurt herself. We should help her as her older sisters. Selena. Right. We should go to her right now. Me. Yes, come on. We both stood and made our way to Elena's room. As we reached her room, Selena raised her hand and knocked. No answer. Me. Elena? Selena. Elena, we are here for you. Elena. I don't need anyone. Me. Can we talk a little bit? Elena. No. Selena looked at me and whispered, What about we sing my dad's song? Me. Good idea. That song my dad used to sing to us when we were little, when he got mad and ran to hide. We started singing with a calm and soft song. When the night is quiet, my little star, and the stars are shining bright, close your eyes, don't be afraid. I will keep you safe tonight. When you're sad, don't run away. The monsters will run after you and try to hurt you even more. My little star, when you are sad, run to my arms and cry, and I'll keep you safe tonight. When the world feels heavy for your little heart, and you're feeling all alone, just remember I am here with you. You'll never be on your own. I'll be forever here in your heart. The door creaked and Elena jumped in our arms, holding us tight, crying loudly. Me. It's okay, Elena. We're here for you. I saw tears in Selena's eyes as well, so I pulled them both into my lap and kissed their heads. It's okay. I am here. I'll keep you safe tonight. It was night, 12 p.m., when I was in my bed thinking about everything that happened. The world was heavy, as the song said. When the world feels heavy in your own little heart, and you're feeling all alone, just remember I am here with you. You'll never be on your own. I'll be forever here in your heart. My phone got a notification. I opened my phone to see that I got a message from the unknown person. The unknown. I need to see you. I turned off the phone, ignoring the message. Me. Enough for today. Chapter 6. Run. 1 p.m. at the Westfield World Trade Center in New York City. All I wanted was to have a walk to clear my head and buy some white papers and sticky notes and board pins. But what made me start running was something I had never expected. He was following me. He was walking toward me while I was lost in my thoughts among the people. He started running when I ran, running after me, chasing me. What did he want from me? I got to the train station. I stood waiting for the train and looked behind me, afraid. Then my phone rang. I pulled it out and answered. Me. Hello? Princess, it's me, Majed. I called to tell you something. Me. Yeah? Majed. I found someone else who really loves me and cares about me, and I am proposing to her. Thank you for everything. I wish the best for you. Goodbye. In that moment, the world around me seemed to pause. All I felt was my body falling endlessly into nothing. Then a hand pushed me back into someone's arms. In that exact second, the train sped by. I realized that if the stranger hadn't caught me, I wouldn't be here. The unknown. You are safe now, in my arms. You don't have to cry because he didn't deserve you. You deserve someone who knows the truth. Me. The truth? The unknown. Everyone wants to know that truth, princess. Chapter 7. Does he love me? The day of Mom's wedding. My sister didn't want to go, but I forced them because I didn't want my mom to stand in her marriage wedding alone. I picked a red dress from my closet and stood staring at it for a moment. Will I ever have a day like that? A white dress, flowers, white birds flying to the freedom, and a husband waiting for me. When he sees me with the white dress, tears in his eyes. I put some makeup on my face, simple makeup, and held the perfume. Actually, it was kids' perfume, 'cause I'd read that just a little bit of it in the baby skin is enough to make me happy for the whole day. Something I needed. Need to be happy. In the ceremony, my sisters and I sat at a table, not happy, not smiling, not laughing, just present. I looked at my mom dancing with her husband. Big smile, dancing in his arms. While watching the guests laugh and celebrate, my eyes stopped on someone. I didn't know he would be here. Me. Selena, look. Selena. What? Me. There. It's Rashid. Selena. Oh, is that him? Elena. Who? Selena. Rashid. Elena. Oh, he's ugly. Elena. Hello? Me. Oh, Alana, how are you? Alana. Fine. I'm really happy for your mother. Me. Thank you. And I'm really happy you were here. Alana. Happy to see me or to see my brother? Me. What are you talking about? Alana. Oh, princess, don't try to hide that you love my brother. Everybody knows that's who you love. Selena. Hey, what are you talking about? How dare you talk like that? Alana. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going now to run and cry to your father? Elena. And you're going to run to your father happy that you... Elena. Don't talk about my father like that. If your father wasn't there... Me. Stop. Please. I looked at everyone with mad eyes. He stared back, the cruel smile curling at the corners of his lips, like his eyes were whispering, she actually believed me. So pathetic. My heels echoed against the wooden platform as I walked toward the sea, the soft murmur of waves rising to greet me like an old wounded friend. I stood at the edge, high above the water, the salty wind playing with my hair. Then a hand touched my shoulder. I turned to see whom. Hey. Me. What are you doing here? I am here to tell you sorry about my sister. Me. Too late. She forced me to talk. I looked up in his eyes. Me. Thank you. I took a step to walk away, but the water on the floor slipped, made me slip back in the sea. I gave him my hand to hold so I wouldn't fall into the sea, but he ignored my hand and let me fall. In my eyes, it was the moment when my dad fell from the top of the building. Then my body sank beneath the water. I could not swim because I did not know how to swim. I kept drowning, down and down. Darkness, except the stars that were calling my name to join them, to take me to my father. I closed my eyes to enjoy the moment. Like this is the end. Suddenly I felt something. Hands reached into the water, wrapping into my arm. But it was too late. The world turned black. Elena. Princess? I slowly opened my eyes to see her and Elena and Selena, but see them bluer. Me. Where am I? Elena, you slipped into the sea, but I helped you. He helped me? Then he cares about me. He didn't want me to die. Take my jacket. It's cold here, and you are wet. Come on, Alana, it's time to go. Alana, okay, Princess, I am sorry. See you later. I looked around. Me, does Mom know that I drowned? Elena, yes, but she kept celebrating. Me, okay. Selena, I think it's time to go home. Me, yeah, please. We got in the car and I started driving home, lost in my thoughts about him. He gave me his jacket. He saved me. But after minutes of driving, we got home. I walked to the bathroom, took off my clothes, and turned the hot water on. Got in the tub. Hot water dropped around my body. Hot water is the perfect thing to think. An idea got in my head to create an account with a fake name and text him. What's the reason of doing that? No reason. Just a chance to talk to him. Something that could make me happy. I put shampoo in my hair, and I was careful. It might hurt me if I opened my eyes. I rinsed my hair and my body and turned the hot water off. I took a towel and dried my hair and body and put the towel over my body. I walked to my room, put on my pajamas, and lay in my bed. Took my phone out and started scrolling in it. I opened Instagram. Create new account. Username Tala Moonlight. The account was created. I sent him a message. Hello. After a minute, he replied. Who? Me. Hey, I'm Tala. Who's Tala? Me. Actually, you don't know me. I just wanted to talk. I can't talk. Me. Why? Just a little bit. What do you want to talk about? Me. About Spain? Can I see your picture? He is asking for my picture. Oh God, what should I do? I opened the gallery and searched in the pictures. Suddenly I found Chloe's photos. Well, I have an idea. I sent him Chloe's photo, but he didn't reply. I opened social media, scrolling. Then I stopped by a video by someone called. He's famous. Life got so hard. I stopped playing my favorite. I sent him a message. Life got so hard. My ex got a girlfriend, and I was waiting for him to come back to me. After 8 minutes, he replied, It's okay. Let it hurt until it won't. I didn't expect him to reply. I had a good feeling that he replied to my message. I wrote back, but I lost everything. He replied with, That's something good. You were going to live the worst with him. Actually, I did not expect him to reply. I started to watch his videos and his stories. He seemed kind in his videos. After days, after his stories and videos became one of my daily routines, it was 12 a.m. I decided to tell him what happened with Majed and me. I thought he was going to give me advice. But the next day, at 5 p.m., I opened Instagram and found out that he put up a story. His story was about the people who confess themselves that they are not at fault. Him. I have advice. Try to sit with yourself and think and feel the pain and let it go. Those people who say I broke up with my partner, he or she oppressed me a lot with fake crying. Him. And they in reality made it worse and played the victim role. He started laughing, but I got it. I put the phone in the bed and looked out the window. What if he's right? In Elena's rooms. Elena entered the room. She was about to brush her hair, but she found a perfume that wasn't hers. She thought that might be mine or Selena gave it to her, so she sprayed some of it. Saturday, 18 January 2025, 127 Prince Street, south of Houston, New York, 6:08 p.m. I was cleaning my mom's closet before her and her husband came back home from their honeymoon. Then I found an old little box. I opened it to find an old cassette. It was called Caroline Show 2000. It seemed to be an old show that my mom was hiding. I took it with me to my room. I opened my phone and searched on it for on Google. Caroline Show 2000 and cloaked. Search. Caroline Show is a show presented in 2000 for the kids. The show had 8 episodes. Caroline Scoot, Caroline Rivas. Caroline Scoot has been dead with cancer at 9 years in the Hospital of Chicago in the 4th of July 2002. Caroline Rivas has been disappeared since 2002, and there is no news about her. I could not remember if I watched that show before. However, I was not sure I had watched it, so I took the CD to my secret room because I had a CD player from my grandfather's stuff. I placed it in and turned it on. The show started. Caroline 1. Welcome, friends. I am Caroline Rivas and Caroline 2. I am Caroline Scoot, and you are in Caroline's Show. Caroline 1. Where are we, Caroline? Caroline 2. We are in an amusement park, and I am so excited. Caroline 1. Yes, we're in South Beach Amusement Park in New York City. I know you're excited, but we're not here to play, Caroline. Caroline 2. Oh, so sad. I wanted to play. So what are we going to do? Caroline 1. We are here to play another game called Who's Going to Find the Mystery Box? Caroline 2. Oh my God! I love those kind of games. I am the one who's going to win. Caroline 1. I hope so. If you want to win, you have to start searching now. Caroline 2. Guys, come with me to find this mystery box. I wonder what's inside. Caroline 2. Let's go to the fun house. Suddenly, the cassette stopped. Unfortunately, the video ended. I was overthinking about what I just saw. Why would mom hide this? And why would the video end here? What's in the mystery box? I was thinking why I shouldn't just visit that place. I opened Google and searched Smile Amusement Park, NYC. The result I found is that the amusement park opened in 1999, but it closed in 2002. And while there was no official public announcement with a detailed reason, it takes about 50 minutes to get there. While I was reading, I got notified that Sifu put a story in his Instagram. I opened to find that he was looking for a new place to discover. I forgot to mention that me and Sifu were talking and I replied to his story. I know a place to discover. He replied, Where is it? Me, first, can I go with you? He, Fine, tell me where that place is. Me, it is an old amusement park. It closed in 2002. What do you think? Sifu, okay, good idea. We can go tomorrow at 8. Me, okay, then see you tomorrow at 8. The next morning, 19 January 2025, 8 p.m. Sifu sent me that he is already downstairs waiting for me. I was trying to go outside without my sisters noticing me, but Selena stopped me. Selena, where are you going at this time? Me, I am going with my friend. Selena, who's that? Me, a friend of mine called Sifu. Selena, where are you going? Me, oh, Selena, I am late, and he's waiting for me. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Selena, okay, take care. I love you. Me, I love you more. I got outside and walked down the stairs quickly. I got to the neighborhood and looked for his car. I turned and saw him. Sifu yelled, come on, get into the car. I walked to the car. Me, good morning. Sifu, good morning. How are you? Me, I am good. How are you? Sifu, I am good. I'm glad to know that you're good. Me, thank you for letting me go with you. Sifu, I'm the one who's supposed to say thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have found a new place to discover. By the way, how did you find this place? Me, actually, it's a long story. Sifu, please tell me. Our way is long. Me, okay. Yesterday, I was cleaning my mom's closet and I found a small box. There was a cassette in there called Caroline's Show. So I have an old TV and I found it with my grandpa's old stuff. It was a chance to play and I saw the Caroline Show. Before I played the show, I searched about the show to find out that the show was for kids in 2000 and that the show is by two girls, Caroline Scoot, that died at 9 years old, and Caroline Rivas, who disappeared in 2002. I played it and found out that the first episode is in Smile Amusement Park, and they were like looking for a mystery box. Sifu, oh, that's a really good mystery story. So you have a pretty good adventure to discover together. Me, yeah, and the way is still long. What do you think about drawing you? Sifu, oh, you draw? Me, yes, but I don't draw a lot. Sifu, I bet you only draw the social people. Me, I guess. It's not about people. Do you have a pen and paper? Sifu, yeah, look at my bag. You'll find a pen and a notebook. I picked up his bag and opened it and started looking for the pen and the notebook. I took them out and put the bag in the back. I opened the notebook and I found a drawing in it. Me, what is this? Sifu, it's my scribbles of my illustrations. I start drawing. Me, oh, you have your own illustrations? Sifu, yes, you have to see it. Me, for sure. I'm excited to see it. Sifu, princess. Me, yeah? Sifu, imagine the amusement park haunted by a clown, and when we get inside, they want to kill us. I laughed. Do you expect me to get scared by your rich imagination? Sifu, I just want some drama. Me, easy. We'll run until we die. Sifu, hey, how can you run while you have a man with you? Me, what will you do? Fight them? Sifu, of course not. I will carry you and run. Me, oh, I'm impressed by a man. Sifu, welcome, lady. Minutes ago, the features started to appear, but the features look like more than Sifu. Sifu, show me. Me, oh, I do not think you will like it. Sifu, why? Me, it does not look like you. Sifu, it's okay, just show me. I turned the notebook to him. Sifu, oh, it's actually really good. Why did you say you didn't think I would like it? Me, I don't know. Maybe because your drawings are more perfect than mine. Sifu, no, don't say that. Minutes passed till we reached the area, but there's no amusement park. Sifu, where's the amusement park? Me, I don't know. It's supposed to be here. Sifu. What about asking someone in that supermarket? Me. Good idea. We got out of the car and walked over to the supermarket to ask somebody about the amusement park. When we entered the supermarket, we went directly to the cashier and made our way to him. Sifu. Hello, sir. The cashier. Hello, how can I help you? Me. Actually, we want to know about the amusement park that was in the area. The cashier. It has been redeveloped. Me. Oh, so do you know why it closed? The cashier. Actually, there's no real clear reason about closing the amusement park, but there's an old guy who owns a restaurant close to here. You can go and ask. Me. Okay, thank you. Sifu. Have a nice day. We walked out to the supermarket, making our way over to the restaurant. We saw an old man sitting outside the restaurant, so we walked to him to ask him if he knew anything about the show. Me. Excuse me, sir. The old man. Yes. Me. Do you know any specific things about the amusement park that was in this area? The old man. Yes. How did you know about it? Me. I heard on it about it on Caroline's show. The old man's face changed immediately after hearing Caroline's shows. The old man. How do you know about that show? Me. I actually found it in my mom's closet. The old man. Do you know that there's only one copy of that show and it is lost? Me. So, do you mean my mom has the only copy? The old man. How many cassettes does she have? Me. I found only the first episode. The old man. Do you know how she found it? Me. No, I don't know. But we want to know about what's inside the box that Caroline was looking for. The old man. Actually, I have something. The old man stood up. Wait here for me. He went inside the restaurant and took a few minutes to get back. But when he came back, there was a paper in his hand. The old man. Actually, before the demolition of the amusement park, we found this paper in a box. Maybe it can help you. It was a random paper, and some random signs were written on it. Nothing clear in it. Sifu. Okay. Thank you, sir, for your help. Have a nice day. Chapter 9. Once in a Blue Moon. Monday, 20 January 2025. My friends and I were that day sitting at a cafeteria along the streets of New York City. Madison. It's nice to get back together like the old days. Me. Yes, thank you for inviting me. I really missed you girls. Alana. We could have been together a long time ago if you hadn't done whatever you've done. Me. Alana, that's not the right time to talk about that. Isla. Right. Alana, we are here to enjoy and not juggling the other. That's right, Princess made a big fault. But we have been friends for such a long time, and we can't let that fault ruin our friendship. Me. Look, Alana, I'm sorry about what I have done. I know I have crossed the line, and I promise you I will never get close to your brother again. Madison. Come on, Alana. She promised you. Alana. Okay, I forgive you. Harper. Come on, hug each other. Hugging Alana was a promise to someone dear to me to get away from forever. Madison. So I'm going to order a tea for me and Harper and juice for Isla. A coffee for Princess and water for Alana. Alana. Why water for me? A sound of a notification from my phone. I took my phone out and opened it to see who sent me a message. The sender is David Carter. My world stopped in a moment. disbelief in what I saw. I froze trying to understand. But my dad died years ago. How can he send me a message? Harper. Princess, what happened to you? Me. I just got a message from my dad. Harper. Your dad? Alana. Isn't your dad passed away years ago? Me. Yes. Madison. Give me the phone. Madison took the phone from my hand and read the message. Madison. He only sent hello. Isla. Ask him who he is. Madison asked the sender who he was, and he replied immediately, David Carter. I am your dad, sweetheart. Madison, he replied with, I'm your dad, sweetheart. I took the phone from her hand and wrote, No, you are not. My dad passed away years ago. Tell me who you are and what you need. David Carter, 178-269-376. Need you. Me. He said 178-269-376. Need me. Isla. Tell him that you don't understand. I wrote, I don't understand. What does that mean? David Carter. The paper will explain it to you. Isla. What did he say? Me. He said the paper will explain. Harper. What paper? Me. On Saturday, I went to a certain place to ask for something, and somebody gave me a random paper. Madison. What's that thing you asked for? Me. Actually, I asked about a show that I found in my mother's closet called Caroline's Show. And I found out that the show is lost and that my mother has the only copy of the show. Alana. Haven't you asked your mother about the show? Me. No, she just came back from her honeymoon. And maybe she would get mad if she saw that I saw something that I wasn't supposed to. Isla. Do you have the paper with you? Me. Yes. I pulled the paper out of my pocket and showed it to them. Harper. That's weird. Nothing clear in it. Alana. Yes. How can you solve this symbol? Harper. Wait. He said 178-269-376. Between the first four symbols and the second four symbols in the paper has an underscore, and there's a space all of those symbols. It means it may mean 9 words or numbers. Madison. Yeah, and the numbers that he gave you is 9 numbers. It may mean the same thing. Me. It's like a puzzle. Alana. That's hard to solve. In the meantime, Selena was in the house doing her favorite thing while she got the message, but not for someone who's gone forever, but someone she was waiting for. She opened her phone to find out that at Just For You Honey Selena sent her a message. Is that a fan or someone that knew her or someone making fun of her? Him. Hi, Selena. Please reply. Selena. Who are you? Henry. That's me, Henry. I miss you. When Selena got that message, she jumped out of happiness because finally the love of her life came back to her. After he had blocked her on all the social medias without a reason. Selena. Henry, finally you're back. I can't believe that. Henry. I am sorry, honey. I didn't mean to leave you like that. That wasn't the first time that Henry left Selena. He used to leave her, and whenever he wanted something from her, he would give up a delusional excuse to get her back. Henry. I had to leave you. Listen, Selena, you know I am a jealous man, and seeing you like that makes me jealous. So jealous. Selena. Seen me like what? Henry. With the clothes you wear and the eyes of the boys on you? Can you imagine that I went into a coma just because a boy looked at my sister's eyes? Selena. I didn't know that. I am sorry. Henry. Don't worry, honey. Do you know, honey, that I missed you? Can I see you? 8 p.m. in New York City, 127 Prince Street, south of Houston. Princess House. My mom was in the kitchen making the dinner when I went to ask her. B. Hey, Mom? Mother. Yes, what do you want? Me. I want to ask you about my dad's phone. Do you have it? Mother. No, I haven't seen your father's phone since the accident. Me. You mean it's lost? Mother. Yes. Why do you ask about your dad's phone after all these years? Me. Nothing. I suddenly remembered it. Nothing important. Mother. Okay. I walked out of the kitchen and took my phone to call Sifu. Sifu. Hi, Princess. Me. Hey, Sifu. I have new news. Sifu. Tell me. Me. I got a message from my dad. Sifu. What? Your dad? How? Me. I don't know how, but he told me that the paper that we found will explain to me. Sifu. How can we if we don't understand the symbols? Me. I don't know. But what I do know is there's a big adventure waiting for me. Sifu. For us. You're not alone, Princess. Me. Oh, thank you, Sifu. Sifu. That's my job. Me. Well, I gotta go. Call you later. I felt warm inside my chest because of hearing Sifu's words. I walked to my room and start trying to solve the puzzle. The paper has a lot of signs. As my friends told me, the first sign is for 178269376, the one who needs me as the one who pretends to be my father. So what I gotta do is search for the same symbol to understand the other sign. But the problem is there's another symbol that doesn't match what I've got. And that was a big problem for me. And to solve the puzzle. At 12 p.m., the same contact sent me another random number, 125-80426. It was 6 numbers that matched the second sign. And solve the rest of the puzzle to find 40.8872.82 and 1426.2 and 5557884. I tried to write 40.8872 in the internet to find out what that was, and it was a location. I sent the location to my friends and Sifu, but when I was writing the message, I heard someone knocking. Me, who is it? Selena, that's me. Can I come in? Me, yes. She opened the door slowly and walked in. Selena, you still awake? Me, yeah, I couldn't sleep. Selena, me too. I felt happy. Me, it's nice to hear that you're happy. Selena, is there any news about? Me, no. I promised Alana I would not get close to him again. Selena, maybe, but I have to. Selena, you can do it. He didn't love you anyway. Me, yeah, I guess I can. Me, it's too late, Selena. Go to sleep. We can talk tomorrow. Selena, okay. Have sweet dreams. Me, thank you. Good night. Selena went to her room but not for sleeping. It was 4 p.m. when I opened my eyes. Everything was dark in the room, but I felt like someone was with me, like someone breathing. and I couldn't move, like I was tied. Then I saw my dad standing in the corner of the room. My blood froze. I tried to scream and talk or even breathe, but I couldn't. I felt like dying, like someone was choking me. Then I woke up, gasping for air. It was just a dream. I glanced toward the corner of my room and found nothing. My throat was dry. I got up, making my way to the kitchen, craving some water. But when I walked across Selena's room, I heard her talking and laughing. I wanted to know why she was still awake at this hour, but I decided to ignore it and continue on to the kitchen. I took a glass of water and went back to my room to sleep. Night tells a different story. A story of a lover jumping on a star that her lover draws with the most beautiful colors, without realizing that the colors could be gray. And another story of a forgotten teenager dream that swims in the ocean, and a story of two friends between them a promise to ignore the color blue of the ocean, and all the stories that tells in the night called Once in the Blue Moon. Chapter 10 Sinmar. Tuesday, 21 January 2025. 7 a.m. at Princess's house. Me. Yeah, I told you we should visit the place. Maybe we can find something that can help us. Sifu. Princess, I don't know. Me. Sifu, are you afraid or something? Sifu. No, I am not afraid. Of course, I can't let you go there alone. Me. So, are you coming? Sifu. Yes, for sure. Me. Thank you. Then I'll call you later. My mom walked into the living room with a nervous look on her face. Mom. Girls, have you seen a cassette in my closet? Elena. A cassette? Me. Is it lost? Mom. Yeah, actually, I put it in my closet before I left and I haven't found it. Elena. No, I have no idea. Me. Is it important? Mom. Nothing important. Elena turned to me when my mom left. Elena. I want to ask you something. Me. What? Elena. Did you hear Selena talking and laughing the whole night? Me. Yeah, I've heard. Elena. And I wanted to wake her up, but she continued sleeping. I'm just wondering who she was talking to the whole night. Me. Maybe a friend of hers. Elena. A friend of hers. Does a friend stay up talking the whole night like a lover? Me. Elena, I don't know. Elena. Don't you want to know? Me. Leave her alone. You have to get ready for school before you get late. Elena. Fine, I'll go. In that time, I didn't give any attention to something else. The only thing that was on my mind was who took the cassette from my mother's closet. I was pretty sure that I had put it back. I took my phone and wrote to my friends. Hi, girls. Sifu and I are going to that location tonight. Madison. Are you seriously going alone with him? Me. Yeah, what's the problem? Isla. You barely know him. Me. I can't go alone there. Madison. I can go with you. Me. Really? Madison. For sure, Chickaboo. Who wants to go with us? Alana. Me as well. Harper. Fine, I'm up for it too. Me. Oh, thank you. I really love you girls. Madison. We'll meet at the same place as we used to? Alana. Beneath the stop sign. 7 p.m. Sifu. Madison, Isla, and I stood in silence beneath the stop sign, the air heavy with the kind of quiet that only comes when everyone is thinking the same thing, but no one says it out loud. The street around us was still, the occasional breeze brushing past as we kept our eyes on the empty road ahead. Harper and Alana were late, really late, and none of us knew why. We just stood there, shifting our weight from one foot to the other, the silence stretching longer with each minute that passed. Waiting. Sifu. It's already night. Where are they? Madison. If you don't want to wait, you can go. We are waiting for our friends. Sifu. I'm not listening to you. Me. Stop, please. This is not the right time to fight. Madison. There they are. Sifu. Finally. I'll be in the car. Alana. We're so sorry we made you wait. Me. What happened? Harper. I had to drive my sister home before coming here, and Alana was with me. Madison. It's okay. Let's go. We started driving. After about an hour of driving, a fierce winter storm cloaked the entire road in a thick veil of snow and fog, making it incredibly difficult to see and even harder to keep control of the car. Sifu. It's hard to drive. Sifu stopped the car. It's dangerous. We have to wait till the storm stops. Alana. We'll just stay here? In the car? Harper. I guess I can see a hotel there. What about we stay there tonight? Me. It's a pretty idea. We can stay safe in there. It was a cabin hotel with each wooden unit standing separate from the others, surrounded by tall pines. Sifu headed to the parking lot to park the car. Then we jumped out of the car and rushed toward the hotel reception area because of the snow. Madison. There's no one here. I say out loud, Hello? Is there anyone here? A man slipped in quietly behind us, almost unnoticed. Bryce. I am sorry to be late. I was outside. Harper. Oh my God! My heart almost stopped. Alana. You scared us. Sifu. Actually, we need some rooms for tonight. Bryce. For sure. How many? The room is only for two people. Me. Then three rooms. Bryce was looking at me like he was trying to remember something. Thoughtful. Then his eyes shifted to Madison and was looking at her with the same expression. Bryce. Can I ask you a question? Me. For sure. Bryce. Are you Princess? Me. Yeah. How do you know me? Bryce. I know both of you, Princess and Madison. Madison. Who are you? Bryce. I am Bryce. We were classmates in primary school. Me. Oh, Bryce. It's been a long time. I asked Elena about you and your sister days ago, and she told me that you moved to another city, but she didn't know exactly where. Bryce. We moved to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Madison. Oh, we're going there. But what are you doing here? Bryce. This is my grandpa's hotel, and he's a bit sick these days, and I'm helping him. Me. I'm sorry for your grandpa. Bryce. Why are you all going to Cape Cod? Sifu. Actually, Cape Cod is a beautiful place to take a break from the daily routine. Me. Yes, it's a really quiet place. Alana. I love that place. Bryce. That's right, it is a quiet place, so enjoy. Sifu. The keys, please? Bryce. That's right. Rooms 3 and 4 and 5. Madison. Thank you. Have sweet dreams. Harper. Alana and I will take room number 3. Me. So Madison and I will take room number 4. Sifu. I'll take room number 5. 2 a.m. It was totally dark and quiet with sounds of raindrops. Madison and I were sleeping in separate beds. I opened my eyes feeling cold, with a strange feeling like someone was watching me. I turned to see the window, but I spot someone watching us. But his face wasn't clear because of the curtains. I stood to see who, but when I stood, he ran away. Me. That's strange. I tried to wake up Madison. Me. Madison, wake up! Madison. Oh, princess, let me sleep. Me. Madison, someone was watching us while we were sleeping. Madison. You were just imagining it. Let me sleep, please. Me. Fine. I wanted to know who was watching us and went to the door and opened it to look outside, but I was scared to do so. So I went back to bed and closed my eyes. I tried to ignore the fear that was inside me, till I gave up and went to sleep. In the morning of 22 January 2025, 6 a.m., I opened my eyes to see Madison up in my face. Me. Oh, God! Why are you up in my face? Madison. I was checking to see if you were alive. Why were you trying to wake me up last night? Me. I saw someone spy on us at 2 a.m. Madison. Spy? Me. Yeah, someone was watching us. When he saw me standing, he ran away. Madison. That's scary. Maybe you were imagining it. Me. Yeah, I was imagining it. I rolled my eyes and stood to wash my face. Madison. Harper called me. She asked when we were going to leave. Me. I don't know. I'll call Sifu to see if he's awake. Madison. Then call him and ask him if he's ready to go. Me. Okay. After I washed my face, I called Sifu and he said that he's ready to go. We got ready and I went to give Bryce the keys. He was already in the reception area. Me. Good morning, Bryce. Bryce. Good morning, Princess. How was your night? Me. So good, thank you. Actually, I'm here to give you the keys and tell you goodbye. Bryce. Oh, that was quick. Me. Yes, we already have a long road. Bryce. Okay, I wish you a safe road. Take care of yourself. I left the reception and got into the car. Everyone was in the car waiting for me. Sifu. So what happened? Me. Nothing. I just gave him the keys and said goodbye. Alana. You haven't told us about Bryce. Madison. He was our classmate in the primary school and the middle school, but when we graduated from middle school, he moved with his family to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Sifu. Princess, you told him yesterday that your sister told you that they moved. How does she know? Me. Her little sister was a friend of Elena's, and a classmate as well. I didn't know they actually moved on. Madison. I told you before. Me. I forgot that you told me. After a long drive, it took us 5 hours and we reached Cape Cod, Massachusetts. 10:45 a.m. Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Cape Cod felt almost unreal. Even in the heart of winter, the place wrapped us in warmth, and the waves danced happily, and the air held a story of one waiting just beyond the horizon. We were walking around the city just to find a clue, but suddenly I got a message from David Carter. David Carter. The morning sun, but it doesn't hurt. Give the shoulders a gentle kiss to make a mark for forever. Sifu. The morning sun? What does that mean? Me. I guess it's another quiz to solve. Harper. It said the morning sun. Maybe it leads to the north. Madison. Yes, so we should go to the north. Maybe we'll find something. We walked to the north where the sun will rise. When we were walking, we saw a regular woman singing, and the song was about swimming in the sea where the rise. We waited for her to finish her song before asking about the warm sun, the one that doesn't burn or sting, just stays. When she stood to leave, we stepped closer, and I, not knowing how else to start, simply said, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you have any idea about the morning warm sun that doesn't hurt, that gives the shoulders a gentle kiss, to make a mark forever?" The woman, "Oh, are you trying to solve a quiz?" Me, "Yeah, kinda solving a quiz." The woman, "Maybe the sun in the wall in the center of the city can give you a clue." A sun in the wall could give us a clue to solve this quiz. So we thanked her and made our way to the big sun in the wall. We found it, but it seemed so familiar to me, like I'd seen it before. We faced the wall in silence, and I tried to understand how I could solve the quiz. A little girl walked closer and asked us a question. "Why are you looking at the Sinmar sun like that?" Madison, "It's called the Sinmar sun?" Harper, "Who's Sinmar?" The little girl, "The king of Flamingo Land. Don't you know him?" Me, "No." The little girl, "Then I'm not supposed to talk." Me, "Why are you not supposed to talk?" Little girl, "Because I promised my mom not to talk. It's a secret." Sifu, "We've traveled all this way, and a little girl promised her mom to not talk about the King Singmar? Are we wasting our time?" Me, "Of course not. We're almost there. We just need to make the girl talk. What makes the little girls talk?" Harper, "I have a little sister, but little kids are hard to convince." Sifu, "Then we're going to spend tonight and 1,000 nights here." Madison, "Take it easy. I am an aunt." Me, "I forgot that you're an auntie." Madison, "You don't have to say it twice." Me, "Okay, auntie. Tell us how we can convince her." Madison, "I said don't say it twice." Me, "I could say it." Alana, "Stop, princess. Let her talk." Madison, "Maybe strawberry ice cream will help." Harper, "Seriously? Strawberry ice cream in January?" Madison, "Then chocolate may help." Sifu went and got some chocolate while we were watching the girl. When he brought it, we were all about to go to her, but I stopped them and said that I would go alone. Me, "Hello?" The little girl, "Yes?" Me, "Hi, I'm Princess." The little girl, "You are a real princess just like the movies? Do you have a magic power? Is your father a king?" Me, "No, that's just my name. I'm not a real princess." The little girl, "Oh, that's disappointing." Me, "I'm sorry. What's your name?" The little girl, "I call Caroline." Me, "Oh, Caroline. That's interesting. I had a friend called Caroline." The little girl, "Oh, where is she now?" Me, "In the sky." Caroline, "That's disappointing as well. Are you sad?" Me, "No, my dad's taking care of her over there." Caroline, "So your dad leaves to take care of her?" Me, "Kind of. So, can we be friends instead? I brought you some chocolate." Caroline, "I'm not sure. Sorry, I can't." She ran away before I could change my mind. Before I could change her mind. Sifu, "You couldn't convince her?" Me, "Yeah." Sifu, "Don't give up then." Harper, "Chocolate can convince a kid then, Auntie." Madison, it worked with me. Alana, she's called Caroline just like the girl and the woman in the show you talked about. Me, I think it's just a coincidence. There's a lot of girls named Caroline. Sifu, has anybody thought about where we're going to sleep tonight? Madison, and the hotel for Sun? 23 January 2025, 9 a.m. A knock on the door while we were eating breakfast. Sifu, I'm not going to open the door. Me, I will open it. I opened the door to find Caroline standing there, hiding a book behind her back. Caroline, good morning. Me, oh, good morning. Caroline, I was thinking about what you said, and I changed my mind. I want you to be my friend. Me, oh, that's good news to hear. Do you want to come in? Caroline, actually, no, I had to go, but I brought you something. Me, what is it? She showed the book from behind her back that she was hiding. Caroline, it's Finmar book. I brought it just for you 'cause you are my friend. That's what friends do, right? Me, yeah, that's right. That's what friends are supposed to do. She gave it to me and ran immediately without saying anything else. Alana, who was that? Me, Caroline. Alana, wait, what? Me, she gave me that book and ran away. Harper, book? About what? Me, Sinmar. Alana, oh, that can help us. Madison, give it to me. She took it from me and opened it to find all the pages were written with signs that we don't understand. Madison, well, it turned out that's a whole language, not just signs. When she was turning the pages, Harper noticed something. Harper, oh, wait, there's something in the second page. Wait for me, son, to come in the night's heart. Sifu, is there a sun in the middle of the night? Madison, how did you know the heart of the night is the middle of the night? Sifu, easy. I'm not stupid. Me, what do you mean it's stupid? Sifu, girl, I know 'cause I used to write scenarios. Madison, by the way, your video is not funny. Sifu, it's okay if you don't find it funny. At least someone else found it funny. Did you give them the book? Caroline, yes, sir. Good girl. Caroline, what about my strawberry ice cream? Of course. The unknown guy was watching them as he tried to follow the guy, but he suddenly disappeared. The unknown guy. Well, princess, what are you hiding? The middle of the night. We got out and walked to the Sinmar Sun, but when we passed through the garden, we saw something strange. A woman wearing white clothes with messy hair playing in the swing. Alana, what's she doing? Madison, maybe she's homeless. Harper, or crazy. Alana, yes, maybe she escaped the insane hospital. Me, or maybe she's a ghost. Sifu, let's just keep walking. Me, are you scared? Sifu, no, I just don't want her to kill me. Me, I know you're scared because we're all scared. Sifu, what about we call her? Me, that's okay. We run till we die. Alana, I guess it's not a good idea. I don't want to run. Let's just keep on our way to the sun. We reached the sun, and it was almost the heart of the night. The heart of the night. The sun in the wall was lit, and the rose up high. The wind tried hard to rip a tip of my shirt. I went out of control and started to see everything turn black. Started seeing something inside the sun. I saw a guy talking with a strange language without stopping for 1 second. His eyes were like a lamp. I couldn't see inside it. But what I noticed was that he was wearing a necktie. It was a beautiful, or it was, he was wearing a necklace. It was a beautiful necklace, like it held the ocean inside. Then he suddenly stopped talking and he told me, "The grandchildren's call loud to go back to the land of the roots." Me, yes, but the grandchild has strangers. Me, they're not strangers, they're family. Family is dearest to me. Then take care of the land of your roots. 10:15 a.m. New York City. In front of the lake, Selina and Henry were sitting. Selina, even though we're still in the winter, the weather is warmer than I thought it would be. Henry, take off your jacket then. Selina took off her jacket, and Henry took it from her and smelled it. Henry, the smell is fabulous. I love it. Selina, yours smells good as well. It's everywhere. Can you give me your perfume's name? Henry, it's called They Love. Selina, I love you. Henry, I love you too, Selina. The love, just like a perfume vial, fragile and rare. Once shattered, it will be hard to find a similar one. Rule number 1. Make sure in the winter not to take off your jacket. Even though the weather is getting warmer, you may get sick. 24 January 2025. Flamarel, beside the Flamingo Lac. Caroline. So you were the keys to open the door? To come here with your friends? Me. And how did you come here? Caroline. Don't you understand, Princess? The sun in our shoulders is the key. Me. He said the grandchildren. Caroline. Yes, you are Sinmar grandchild. Me. Can you explain it better to me? Because I don't understand. Caroline. The book will show you, Princess. Just keep going. The truth is more closer than you think. Carolyn stood and walked away while I was still thinking about what happened and what will come. Sifu hugged me from behind. Me. Oh, you're here. Sifu. Oh, Princess. Thank God you're okay. Me. I'm good. What about you? Sifu. I was worried about you. Alana. God, you were scary that night. You were flying and your eyes were lit and you were talking with a weird language. Me. Really? I don't remember that. Harper. You felt or saw anything? Me. Yeah, I saw a guy. He told me something I can't forget. Sifu. Tell us. Me. He told me that the grandchildren call loud to go back to the land of their roots. Then he said the grandchild has a stranger. I said they are not strangers, they are family. His answer was, the family is so dearest to me, then take care of the land of your roots. Harper. The land of your roots? Are you okay? Me. Yeah. Caroline told me that I am part of this land. Alana. That's really interesting. Me. How did you come here? Madison. We lost our control too and found ourselves in the apartment. A guy told us we can stay in it. Sifu. Princess, you couldn't know anything else? Me. No, Caroline said the book will tell us. Alana, where's the book? Me, I don't know. Sifu, Princess, what's in your neck? I raised my hand to touch something around my neck and touched a necklace. I pulled it from my neck to see it. Me, oh, that's the same necklace I saw on the guy's neck. Alana, wow, it's so charming. In the library. Harper, it called the ocean heart of Flamarel, the ocean gift. When Queen Lysara of the Tides was born, the sea did not roar, it held its breath. A single wave defied the pull of the moon, stilled mid rise, and hardened into stone, blue as drowned stars and cold as silence. The jewel was taken by the sea forgers, bound in wings of molten gold, and named the ocean heart of Flamarel. It is no ornament. It pulses with tides no one sees, and sings to bloodlines long buried. Only the sea-born may wear it and remain whole. Others dream of storms, of voices in the deep, of a throne lost beneath salt and flame. They say the ocean heart waits, not for a ruler, but for the return of a forgotten power that will reclaim the sea, or drown in it. To wear the ocean heart is to stand between land and water, crown and current. Power is yours, but lose your balance, and the sea will take you. To remind you the sea has no throne, only depth, and those who wear her heart must not forget to return. Me. It's like power and curse. I'm scared. Alana. Who's Lysara? Lysara was a of Flamarel. As a child, she could hear things others couldn't. Waves whispered, winds carrying secrets, flamingo flying in perfect circles over her head. She's always been special. The ocean gave her a gift, the heart of the ocean, when she gave born with Simnar. But the necklace had been lost since she traveled to Corvida to marry the king that she fell in love with. Me. Oh, she left Flamarel. That means she left the ocean heart here. Harper. Or Flamarel took it from her. Madison. But what's Corvida? Harper. I don't know. They haven't mentioned where or what's Corvida. Me. It might be a lost land as Flamarel. We spot a lady walking up to us. The lady. Good afternoon. I was sent to bring you the book. Me. Oh, thank you. We were just looking for it. The lady. You're welcome. That's my job. Harper. Excuse me. I was just wondering with the language that they're using here and how we can learn it. The lady. It was called Velasari, and you can find books here that can help you to understand it. Me. Finally, we can understand the book. I took the book from the lady and opened it to find the book is empty. There was not a single word in it. Me. It's empty. Sifu. What? That's impossible. How can it be empty after it was full with that weird language? Me. Lady, what the? I was about to ask the lady, but she disappeared. Me. How did she disappear? Alana. I don't understand anything since we came to this land. Everything is starting to be unbelievable. Bryce. You're here. I've been looking for you everywhere. Madison. Oh, God. Bryce. Well, I know you have a lot of questions in your head. I am ready to answer all of it. Madison. So I guess you're from here too? Bryce. Exactly. The sun in our shoulders is the key. Me. The book. Do you know anything about the book? Bryce. It's Simnar's book, and you're wearing the Ocean Heart necklace. You just need time and patience. What about we go discover the place? Close your eyes, and you're standing in Flamarel. Mist rolls in soft over the sea, carrying the scent of salt and jasmine. Before you rises the city, not built, but shaped, like the ocean sculpted it by hand. The buildings are tall and curved, made of shimmering sea crystal and smooth coral stone. They catch the light like pearls, glowing faintly in rose and blue. Towers spiral upward like conch shells. Some bloom with flowering vines, others host nesting flamingos, their wings flashing pink against the gold slicked sky. The streets are winding, graceful, never straight. Canals run alongside them, filled with glass clear water where boats drift like petals. Stone bridges arch over the channels, carved with flowing symbols in Velisari, the ancient language of tides. Lanterns made of drift glass sway gently, glowing with captured light soft as moonfire. You hear voices, laughter, music, conversations, spilling like waterfalls. The people are everywhere, singing as they walk, trading coral beads for fresh sea fruit, reciting stories that are half poem, half memory. They wear layered fabrics in ocean tones, teal, rose, silver, and jewelry made of pearls, sea metal, and flamingo feathers. A city of light and voice, shaped by water, ruled by story, and waiting for its heart to awaken. They call it the Lost Land. It vanished and let itself be forgotten. Some say Flamarel sank beneath the waves. Others say it turned invisible to the unworthy. Flamarel still exists, tucked between storm and stillness, hidden in a fold of the world where time moves like the tide slowly, and only who carries the sun on their shoulders is allowed to enter. Its people speak in Velisari, a language older than memory, and its crown, the ocean heart, waits in silence for a ruler who remembers the rhythm of waves and the cost of power. No one finds Flamarel by seeking it. The sea chooses who returns. 10 p.m. Sifu and I were sitting beside Flamingo's favorite place to swim. Sifu. This place is wonderful. Just like you, darling. I gave a quiet chuckle and said gently, How can I be wonderful just like this place? He removed his eyes from me and stared up to the stars. He didn't say anything for a couple minutes. Then he turned to gaze at me. Sifu, your eyes. I like your eyes, princess. He mumbled nervously. Me. Yes? Sifu. I see something in your eyes that the others don't see. Me. What is it? Sifu took a long breath and whispered, Do you know that's my parents don't live with me in New York, so I lived alone? I always felt alone. Even though I have friends, I keep myself busy with work and social media so I wouldn't miss for my parents and family. Since I met you, you made me feel like home. I have a question. Me. Tell me. Sifu. What about. Do you still have feelings for him? Me. It's a hard question that needs time to think about. Actually, I liked him a long time ago. Chloe sent him a message and gave me the phone to talk to him, and I was over the moon. He told me I can be his sister as Alana, but I was so excited and annoyed with him with a lot of messages. So he blocked me and found me annoying. When I used to meet him in college, I wore a whole different character and act a fool in front of him. I wish that I hadn't sent him the messages and wore my own character not a fake one. I gave a promise to Alana not to get closer to him again. So that's it. All I have now is embarrassing memories and regrets of him. Sifu. Okay, just forget about him. I can be your brother instead if you want. I gently laughed, then put my head on his shoulder and whispered, Thank you. I would love to. 2 a.m. in Flamarel. While we were asleep, a sound woke me up from the living room. I went to check what it is to find the living room, to find it all a mess. Suddenly, something stuck in the back of my head. A blinding pain. The world tilted, and everything went dark as I collapsed to the floor. Chloe, all done. She's down on the floor. Unknown. Good job. Now the Sinmar book. A sharp pain in my head faded. I slowly opened my eyes. Sky? I sat up. The walls of the house faded, only trees and grass. I walked and walked, but I found nothing. When I was walking in the forest, I found a group of people. They were wearing hoods and made a circle and talking quietly. I walked closer to see their faces. Their faces weird. Circle eyes like a lamp. Freckles in the face. Big smiles. I wondered what they were doing and what they were saying. I kept walking, but I didn't know where to go. I just let fate take control of me. A couple of minutes ago, I stared at the castle, saying to myself, should I go there or not? But I have no choice. I see only the castle. So I made the decision to go there. The castle was beautiful. It was made with flowers and water. There were guards and workers. I tried to ask and get somebody's attention, but nobody answered. Nobody could see me. Nobody could hear me. Like I was invisible. I called out, Hello? Can anybody hear me? Nobody answered. They passed right by me, their eyes unfocused. I was in the wrong time, and I was invisible. Flamarel, 1,000 years back. I sat in the royal garden, and I was lost with how beautiful the garden is. I hadn't noticed that there was a royal meeting. Then I felt like there were eyes on me. I turned to see a guy that seems to be a king looking at me. I walked closer and said, Can you see me? His eyes were still on me, but no answer from him. He raised his hand up, silently urging everyone to leave. When everyone was out, he looked down, then whispered, I was waiting for you. Me. Oh, so you see. But wait, what do you mean you were waiting for me? Sinmar. I am Sinmar, the king of Flamarel, and I've heard of you. I've been waiting for you to warn you of the children of Ma. Me. The children of Ma? Who are they? Sinmar. They are the enemies of Flamarel. 1st of February, 2025. Flamarel. Sifu. Why are you still asleep, my princess? We miss you. I miss you. Wake up for me. For us. When the night comes, don't forget my name. When the moon appears, don't forget my dream. Have you ever kissed the moon? If you haven't, why do you stay up so late? 1st of February, 2025. New York City. Selena. It seems that the moon is messing tonight. Henry. Well, Selena, I've got something to tell you. Selena. What is it? Henry. I wanted to keep it a secret, but I can no more. Actually, I have cancer. Cancer in the last and final stage. Selena. Wait, what? You haven't told me about that. Henry. I didn't want to make you sad. I'm sorry. I have to leave. Selena. Where? Henry. I have to go back to my country to spend more time with them before I die. Goodbye, Selena. Take care of yourself. Selena. Please, Henry, don't leave. I love you. Henry left Selena crying, begging him not to leave. But Henry left for a reason. In that night, stepdad was looking for something and made a big mess in the kitchen after my mom cleaned it. What happened next? Mom put the blame on Elena and yelled at her so hard, so Elena spent the whole night crying. Rule number 2. Never yell at your daughter because of a stranger. She will forgive, but will never forget. Flamarel, 7:37 a.m., 2nd of February, 2025. Me. Flamarel keep giving me quizzes and secrets that I don't understand. Sinmar. The ocean heart, the one that keeps the children of Ma weak. All these years the ocean heart in Flamarel and the children of Ma couldn't get in. But you are the one who's holding the ocean heart, and you are now in a coma, so the ocean heart is asleep with you. Me. So you mean Flamarel is in danger? Sinmar. That's right. Then you have to fight for the land of your roots. Even when the fire is hungry, Oceanheart will protect you. Flamarel, 2nd of February, 2025. Harper. You're telling us that some weird creatures are planning for evil things? Caroline. Yes, we are in danger. We have to pick ourselves up and fight against our enemy. Caroline carries the trumpet and announces the start of the war. The people gather in weapons and armor in panic, fortifying the village. Flamarel, 2nd of February, 10:25. Sinmar. They want to occupy the kingdom. They want to spread destruction. Go back, princess. Oceanheart has to be in Flamarel, 2025. Go back, princess. Go back. Flamarel 2025. I opened my eyes. The room was dark, and I was alone in the room. I heard screaming voices and calls for help. I stood up quickly, but dizziness tried to pull me down. I tried to stand and walked out of the apartment. What saw? For a better experience, listen to violin. Fire was alive, not just burning, but eating. It crawled across the land like a starving beast, swallowing fields, forest, buildings, people, without a mercy. Violins were playing at the sound of torment, and bloods decorate the corpses. Red was everywhere. The land of ocean and flamingos went into hell of the children of Ma. I was running, terrified, looking for my friends, screaming their names. Then I heard Alana's voice in a blazing building. I ran to it and yelled, Alana, are you all there? Alana, yes, we can't get out. Help us. I turned to see Bryce from afar. I called for him to help me. Bryce, you want to get in? Me, yes, my friends are on the fire. I have to. Bryce, then you have to get yourself wet before. I used water to make myself wet and entered the building. I found Alana and Madison and Harper almost as a meal for the fire. Me. I'm here to save you. Just hold my hand. Without hesitation, I grabbed Harper's hand and wrapped my wet clothes around her to shield her from the heat. Behind me, Bryce followed, pulling Madison from the flames and carrying her to safety. I headed back for Alana, but the fire had become a living wall of flame, more dangerous than before. Still, I pushed my way through the heat, stumbling into the blinding smoke. I couldn't see her. I screamed her name, and her voice, faint but clear, answered from a pocket of air just beyond the roar. I grabbed a thick quilt, threw it over the worst of the flames to smother them, and charged through the gap I'd created. On the other side, I found her. Without a second thought, I lunged forward, grabbed her hand, and pulled her toward me, getting us both out of the inferno. I looked around, but I hadn't seen Sifu. Me. Where's Sifu? Nobody answered. King of the Children of Ma. Are you looking for something? Me. Who are you? Kem. Should I introduce myself? Well, I am the one who's going to occupy Flamarel. Me. In your dreams? Where's Sifu? Sifu. Princess, I am here. Sifu was tied by the guards. Me. Let him go. KCM. It's not that easy, Princess. I won't let him go before I take what I want. You have to give me this land, or you're going to see your friends burn on the fire. Take all your time. I am waiting for your decision. Me. How dare you? Harper yell. Princess, go save the land. You don't have to choose us. Me. No. KCM. No. Is this an answer? The power of the ocean herd had to wake up. I closed my eyes. Flashback. Flamarel. 1025. Sinmar. If you want the ocean heart to help you, you have to be a part of the ocean heart. Let it be your second heart. Ocean heart will send waves and flamingos to help you. Don't forget that the ocean heart is the point weak of Children of Ma. When it wake up, the Children of Ma will lose their ability. Their eyes turn to white immediately. Return, Flamarel 2025. The sky turned black, and the flamingos flew high. I closed my eyes and whispered, I trust you, ocean heart. My right hand turned into blue, water run through my veins, and the control of my hand was hard, like it was a power inside. I opened my eyes with waves inside, dark waves. Then the flamingo's song started. Me. Do not mess with the ocean heart. I opened my right hand. I watched the eyes of the Children of Ma turn into lamps as I saw it at 1025. It means me. The war is over, and I win. Sifu ran toward me. Are you okay? He said it while he was checking my body. I'm good. Are you fine? Sifu. You have some scars in your hands and your face, but... Me. What? Sifu. Scars make you beautiful. Flamarel 2025 0306. Caroline. Are you sure you want to leave? Me. Yeah. We gotta go back to New York. Caroline. And who's gonna protect us? Me. I will leave the ocean heart here to protect you. like it protected you 1,000 years ago, and I'll be back one day. One day. Chapter 12. The Passenger. I reached home after a long adventure we had. I knocked on the door twice, and Selina opened it to me. When she saw me, she jumped out of happiness and gave me a hug. Selina, where have you been? You said you were going for a short trip, but you disappeared for months. Me, it's a long story. Just let me in. I walked inside and took a look all over the house. Me, oh, I missed you. Where's Mom and Elena? Selena, Mom's at work, and Elena's at her best friend's house. So tell me, where have you been? Me, I have been in a wonderland. Selena, Wonderland? What do you mean? Me, we found a magic sun just like in our shoulders. I told Selena all the story. She doubted it in the first place, but I swore to her that it's a true story. New York City, Central Park, 06/03/2025. Majed, why were you ignoring me? Me, I wasn't. Majed, so why didn't you answer my messages? Me, my phone was broken. Anyway, why did you ask to meet me? Majed, I've been charged with a crime. The story is that I was on a trip with my grandfather in Egypt, and a guy was about to attack my grandfather, so I pushed him to the ground, and then he went into a coma and he's about to die. If he dies, I will spend my whole life in jail. Me, I always warned you about that. Anyway, I wish that God will heal him. Majed, I wish not. I'd never pray for someone who hurt me or hurt someone I love because of a bad ruling. Whatever happens will happen. Me, what about God ruling? You killed a soul anyway. The God, the one who takes revenge, not the creature. He was about to attack your grandfather. Then he solved it by himself, or the security or justice or God. Killing has never been a solution. Majed, if he attacked my grandfather and I protected him, so I will die as a martyr because I protected him? Me, do you call yourself a martyr after you kill someone? He has a family, and children depend on him. Just because he was about to attack your grandfather? Majed, don't look at this superficially. Don't be so dumb. Try to focus. Me, if you are right, you won't spend your whole life in jail. But what got me confused? First, he mentioned before that his grandfather is dead. Second, how would that man attack with no reason? Majed hadn't mentioned any reason. Third, how the man fell into a coma because of a push. Fourth, if he was charged in a murder case in Egypt, what's he doing in New York? So guess, did I believe him or not? Take your time to guess. And the answer is no. I didn't believe a single word. Me, what about your wife? Majed, I canceled the wedding. Me, why? Majed, we couldn't understand each other. She deserves someone better. Me, how is it that you couldn't understand each other? Hadn't you said that she was perfect? Majed, we broke up. I am in my own way. She's in her own way, and I can't explain more. I don't like talking about the other people that went out of my life. Me, okay, well, in the airport, 06/03/2025, 4 p.m. A man just reached New York City. He gave his passport to the agent. The agent, where are you from again? Zaid, from Corvita. The agent, I don't know any place called Corvita. Zaid, you kidding me? Please, I have no time for jokes. I've work to do. Just finish your job and let me pass. The agent, wait, I need to ask the manager. Zayed ibn Sari is a passenger from a country called Corvida that everyone from the airport couldn't find. They brought him the map to ask him which area he's from, and he pointed on the desert of Algeria. They detained him in the airport, but what happened next is that what they didn't expect. He suddenly disappeared without a trace. The question is, who's Zayed ibn Sari? And how did he disappear? And where's his next direction? Swimming in the sea, rush of cool, salty water. The water held me, my face submerged in the water, and the world goes quiet, replaced by the muffled roar of the waves and the peaceful gurgle of bubbles. The taste of the salt was on my lips, and the sun, a warm presence on my back, felt like a distant friend as I became a small, moving part of the vast open water. Then I heard a phone ringing in the sand. I took the phone and answered. Me. Hello? Call me back. I opened my eyes. It was just a dream. 9 a.m. at Princess's house. Selena's birthday was close, and she was about to turn 18. Selena, I can't believe I'll be 18 without a boyfriend. That's so boring. I literally haven't lived a teenager's dream. Me, do you think teenagers' dreams are just to have a boyfriend? Selena, yes. Me, no. Let me tell you something. I lived thinking that the teenager's dream is just about having a boyfriend that tells you I love you and buys you gifts on your 18th birthday. But that was so wrong. He avoided me when I wanted him to look at me, passing by me, summer air in the beach, my family and I talking about how strange life is. Can you imagine how strange life is? Last year we were strangers with feelings for each other. We were lovers, and today we are strangers with memories of each other. He waved for a hello, and I answered with no, because he wanted more. He sent me a message that he's on his way. I waited all the noontime, excited and happy and hopeful in a place to see his face like it's our first date. But he hasn't came. I sent him a message that I am going to swim and am waiting no more. But I lied. I went to swim and watched from afar people coming and going. Then I realized that he's not coming and realized that what they think is a teenager's dream is just waiting, and I don't want to wait. I sent him a last message that I'll be leaving soon, so save my face for the last time forever. You won't play with me. You're not fun. You're sulky, and I am wild. And I went back to my place, and instead of chasing love, I was holding on to the wild sparks of youth, chasing stars and dreams, chasing melodies of forever, young songs. I watched the sun drown on the sea in 17, and watched the sun rise at 18. I blew out the candles and made a wish. Selena, what was your wish? Me, it's a secret. Rule number 3, live a teenager dream, not a teenager dream. Elena took the perfume and sprayed the last 2 sprays. 127 Prince Street, south of Houston, New York, 8 a.m. Mother, Princess, tell your sisters that the breakfast is ready. Selena, I'm here. Me, Elena not up yet? Selena, I didn't go check on her. I went to Elena's room and knocked, but there was no answer. I called her and still no answer. I opened the door and found that the room was empty. Me, Mom, Elena's not in her room. I took a look over her room and found something written down on the mirror with a red pencil. Call me back. Selena, what happened? Me, look. Selena stood beside me and took a look to the mirror. Selena, call me back? Does she mean to call her? Selena took the phone and called her, but Elena's phone was in the room. Me, impossible. She doesn't go anywhere without her phone. Something bad happened to her. Selena, do we have to call the police? Me, not yet. A strange guy knocked on the door while we were staring at the mirror. My mother went to open the door. Zayed, good morning, ma'am. Princess here? Mother, who are you? Zayed, I am called Zayed ibn Sari, and I need to talk to Princess. Me, who's there? Mother, someone need to talk to you. Zayed, hello, miss. I want to talk to you about something important, including your sister. Me, you mean Elena? Do you know where she is? Zayed, is this how you welcome your guests? By letting them stand at the door without a cup of coffee? Me, okay, come in. My mother went to prepare a cup of coffee while we settled into the living room to talk. Zayed, your sister's been kidnapped, and the kidnapper took her to Corvida. Me, who's the kidnapper, and why does he need her? Zayed, the kidnapper is the Wraith Walker, and they took her just like they took Caroline and Ava. Me, who's Caroline and Ava? Zayed, Caroline from Caroline's show, and you know well who's Ava. Me, I remember Caroline, but I can't remember Ava. Zayed, the one who caused your father's death. Back to Monday, 12 December 2011. I was a young girl who was 8. I was playing with the ball alone. While I was playing, I saw some guys with a mask take a young girl and pushing her to a car. She was calling for help, but I didn't know what to do. The engine started and the car moved, and I was just standing there watching it go and taking Ava and her brother run screaming after the car, trying his best to save his sister, but he couldn't. He fell to the ground, crying loudly. He called her name in the rain, but that won't change the fate. John, Ava's father, went into desperation because of losing his girl. The despair leads to recklessness. Saturday, 31 December 2011 at 11:52 p.m. The city roared beneath us, alive with fireworks waiting to ignite the new year. But on the rooftop, time itself seemed to freeze. The clock read 11:52 p.m., December 31st. John clutched the trembling Elena, her small figure dwarfed by his frame, as he leaned dangerously over the ledge. The cold air howled, tugging at her head, her cries barely audible above the storm of fear. My father stood only a few steps away, every second a blade carving deeper into his chest. His and Elena's eyes met, his pleading, desperate, and he knew there was no more time for words. John, he said, voice breaking, if it's me you want, take me, but let her live. John, you took my daughter, and I'll take your daughter. My father, I didn't take your daughter. John's finger pointed to me. For an instant, John faltered, his grip loosening. The city clock chimed the quarter hour, 11:58, echoing like a countdown. My father's decision came in a heartbeat. With a surge of desperate strength, he lunged forward. His arms swept his daughter free, pulling her into safety. Elena tumbled into waiting hands behind him. But my father did not stop. His momentum carried him straight into John. The two men collided with a force born of rage, grief. Together they toppled backward into the night. The last thing I saw before the crowd closed around me was my father's silhouette locked with his old friends, vanishing into the abyss as the clock marched toward midnight. And as the world above erupted with fireworks, the sky carried both tragedy and salvation into the new year. Desert of Algeria. Me. So it's a lost land as Flamarel? Zayed. Exactly. Sifu. What about the keys? Zayed pulled out something and said, This is the key. Harper. What about the door? Zayed. In the caves, in the stones, there's an engraving we can put the key in. It will open the gate of Corvida. He put the key and the gate opened to show us the land. Corvida wasn't a land of sand as the desert, but it's green and fertile land, lakes, rivers, savannas, and a humid atmosphere. Zayed, we have to go to my house first. Me, hey, what about my sister? Zayed, there's something in my house. The desert of Algeria, 10,000s, 5,000s years ago, was a live land that the people lived in and raised animals. Over time, shifts in Earth's orbit changed the rain falling patterns, and the desert gradually dried up, turning it into the desert it is now. But Corvida is an ancient version of the place that refused to subject itself to the climate changes, and the people made it a better place to live. Corvida, a lost city shaped by the heritage of every Algerian culture. Zayed's house wasn't just a house. It was a huge palace that called Mekawar that belongs to Tlemen, symbol of Algerian cultural heritage. You're here. Thank God you're back safe. But who are these? Zayed. Those are the ones who came for Elena. The Queen. I am sorry to not recognize you. I am the Queen of Corvida. When we heard that she is the Queen, we all bent to show respect. The Queen. Thank you. I know you are all here for Elena. Sayed. I want to introduce you to Princess and Selena, Elena's sisters. The Queen. The Queen. Welcome to Corvida. I know you're wondering where your sister is, but the answer's with me. The children of Ma took her in case to take Flamarel, because she's a part of the land. Me. If they needed it to take Flamarel, why they brought here to this land? The Queen. Good question, Princess. Corvida years ago was a place that the children of Ma could not enter as Flamarel. But they stood a girl who was apart. She was called Ava from New York City. The light moon in her hand was the thing that keeps them away from the land. But they have made on her some rituals to turn off the light of the moon. They turned off the light and one to take half of the land. And Ava, a hero, saved her and raised her and made her a queen. And Elena brought here to make on her the rituals to turn off the sun on her shoulders, and all the sun on your shoulders will turn off, and the ocean heart will sleep forever. Alana. Wait, you said Ava from New York. That became a queen? Ava. Yes, I am Ava. Alana. So you are my lost sister? Tears in Elena's eyes as she moved close to Ava. Heartwarming between meeting after many years of absence. But I had to move to look for my sister. Zayed, Princess, now we have to leave to save your sister before it's too late. We left the two sisters to take their time with each other, and we went to the savannas. As we reached them, I saw Elena from afar. I called her name loudly, but she didn't move. Her eyes were white and lightning. I ran to her, and Selena followed me immediately. Zayed screamed, "No, don't go! It's dangerous!" He warned us, but it was too late. In a moment, the children of Ma surrounded the three of us. KCM. I only wanted one of you. Here, the three of you. Sifu screamed, "Let them free!" KCM. Or what? Me. What have you done to my sister? KCM. You ruined the ritual, but that's okay. We can continue the ritual with three of you. Unknown guy. Stop! I look up to see the same guy who haunted me all the time. KCM. Please do not distract me while I am doing the ritual. Are you here to save them too? KCM to me. You see him. Under the mask there's a face you thought before. That face is love. But it's just a liar face. The face led you here to be on your knees, losing your power in the land of your roots. Me. Who are you? KCM. Come on, show us who are you. Unknown guy pulled his hands up, ready to remove the mask. Just a few moments to know the truth, and his mask fell in the ground. A moment of silence to realize. Everyone who's reading this, are you ready to know the truth? All the time, our mystery man was. He stood a few feet away. I knew the face beneath it, and I knew the weight of everything it meant. I am sorry, Princess. KCM. That's so disappointing. And I adore disappointed things. What about the girl behind? Chloe. That's me, Princess. But I never planned to hurt you. KCM. A liar. And who hit you in the head and stole the Sinmar book? Me. Why, you've done that. I thought you're a part of the family. I don't know you at all. KCM. Well. After you've hit with the truth, let us continue the ritual. No, you cannot. Pulled the Sinmar book and said, Someone want to meet you, Ma? A light out from the book, and hands came out the book, and crows gathered in the sky, making a human body. Something rare happened. Sinmar and Sari together. Sinmar. I think it's the end, children of Ma. KCM. Oh, Sinmar and Sari, the brothers that were enemies want to end me. Sari. You are wrong. We are not enemies anymore. Brothers should never be enemies. The evil might not only be an enemy, but a curse or hated feeling on human weakness. And in that hatred, the evil had grown strong. It fed on their division, whispering lies, twisting every scar, until the land itself seemed to choke beneath its shadow. Now, with the final battle upon them, they realized the truth. Swords could not slay what they faced. The evil was not flesh. It was born from their bitterness, their pride, their refusal to forgive. The younger brother raised his blade, but his hand trembled. The older stepped forward, voice hardening. Sinmar, it doesn't end with killing. It ends when we stop hating. For a heartbeat, silence. Then the clang echoing like a bell. He stumbled forward, and they fell into each other's arms, gripping tightly, trembling with the weight of all the years lost. And the shadows screamed. The evil writhed, pulling back as if the very ground rejected it. The sky cracked open, light pouring through, burning away the darkness. What hated had sustained could not survive the strength of forgiveness. The brothers held on, tears cutting through dust and blood. For once there had been division, now there was unity. And in that unity, the evil crumbled, leaving nothing but the wind and the dawn breaking at last. Then they dissolved into the light, bound to the eternal covenant of peace. Elena slowly opened her eyes. Where? Where am I? Me. You were with me. Elena. Princess, I had a nightmare. Selena. Don't worry. It was just a dream. The end of the adventure. The mystery man was who wanted a revenge, but he changed his mind when he met her again. With her help, they called Sinmar and Sari to end the hating. New York City, 01/04/2025. I stepped forward, the one who had waited. Our feet touched the soil to start a new chapter in our life. With a new promise and forgiveness, and without hating and rage, there was a hope as well. New York City, 15/05/2025, 4 p.m. After all that happened, he invited me for an ice cream in the park, and I said yes. We were sitting on the grass, talking and laughing, giving each other a new chance. But suddenly I heard a similar voice call my name. Majed. Princess, I knew it. You cheated on me with that guy, and you played the victim role. Me. We are not in a relationship. We're just hanging out as friends. Majed pulled out a gun and faced it too. Me. Majed, put that down. What are you doing? Majed. You took my love away, and I promised myself to not let anyone get closer to the people I love. The shot cracked through the air, sharp and merciless, splitting the night in. Froze, eyes wide, the barrel of the gun locked on him. He didn't even have time to move, but I did. I lunged forward, my voice caught in my throat, my body fueled by nothing but instinct. In a heartbeat, I was there, throwing myself between the bullet and... The sound was deafening, metal tearing through silence, flesh, and fate. I staggered, the force of it knocking me back against him. For a moment, neither of us breathed. Eyes went wild as he caught me, my weight collapsing into his arms. The shooter's shadow loomed beyond, but all he could see was me, the way my lips trembled with the effort of holding on, the crimson stain looming again across my clothes. I had taken the bullet meant for him, and the last thing that was on my eyes, a memory of my family. Unlike family you're born in, friends are the first family you have chosen for yourself. New York City, Wednesday, 31 December 2025, 11:12 p.m. In the hospital, on that night, two souls were born. All my family was on that room to welcome the newborn. Doctor, congratulations, it's a twin, boy and girl. What are you going to name them? Mother, I think I'll let their sisters give them a name. Selena and Elena glanced at each other. Then Selena said, Sun for the girl. Elena, Moon for the boy. Alana, that's those are beautiful names. Madison, that's right, I love those names. Mother, okay, then welcome to the family, Sun and Moon. In the other room, I was sleeping, and Sifu was by my side. Sifu, congratulations, princess. Now you have new siblings, a boy and a girl. I always wanted a brother, and I wish you were awake to share this happy moment together. So please fight. Don't let go. Get in the room and said to Sifu, come on, they are waiting for you. Sifu, okay, I am coming. Before he left, he turned to me and said, we are in the next room waiting for you to wake up. I love you. To follow his leads and not to fall into mistakes that God hates. I asked my mother before I sleep, will be happy or sad? She said, follow your father's lead and not to fall into mistakes that God hates. Have sweet dreams, everyone. The end.